Hey, this is Dave from Lemonade. Today we're going to do a quick tutorial on how to draw a Galway character. These are specifically Galway characters now, so it mightn't work for other characters from other places. You can see here that the file is saved. It's from the 8th to the 5th. It's pretty much 3 years old. Um, what you call it? So I don't know. I don't like the way they're drawn anymore. But it's the best I could do at the time. We're gonna have to live with it. So today's character is Jody. Um, if you know him, you know him. If you don't, you should. I think out of all the Galway characters, he's by far my favorite. Um, but yeah, that's just a quick little line drawn there. It was, you can see, it was pretty hard to decide on which position to draw him in. Yeah, so line. You're gonna have a nice pink line, magenta. It's easy to see, isn't it? And then we're just going to go straight into pen tool, P. And I'm not on the right layer. Get on the right layer. So yes, you're just going to start by doing the same old, same old. Click and find the points. This is, I remember doing these quite messy or messily. And everything's just kind of stacked on top of each other. So you get away with a good bit of laziness. I'm just going to be throwing this together. Because I don't know. I was like, oh yeah, I'll record a tutorial. And, oh, a nice early bling. Yeah, I still haven't gotten to the bottom of the blinging. I will eventually. Probably not. It's probably just one Google away, like everything else. But I don't think I'll do it. I don't know, is the clicking being picked up either? It's quite a lot of clicking. P for pen tool. Click all the anchor points. If you need a little bit of I think I used to draw these with a lot more detail. I cannot recall. Yeah, at the start they were supposed to be basic, and then I got more and more detailed with it, so they kind of look a little bit different. Where they're supposed to be minimalist, um, but they ain't really. Wonky eyes, they're fine. It's all fine. P. Yeah. Is he doing this? I kind of leave this line like that and just use the line thickness and alter them. But now I kind of prefer to finish it off and make like an actual shape out of it, and then work exclusively without lines. And you just do a different shading for this nose area, but we better stick to what we did before. Oh. Just hit P again and you just start a new line. It's when you leave it open-ended and you've still got the circle. The circle would have finished it off, but P again. Do we hide all our sins in here? I think we kind of get away with it. We'll get away with it. We'll just throw this one behind. You'll see this is very messy and there's loads of stuff stacked on top of each other, and we'll not be clicking this drop down of all the squiggles that we've just created. I like how it turns to we as soon as I start bad mouthing it. It's a collective thing. Like, we did this. If it was amazing, I'd be like, look what I did. It's just the way it is now. We'll come from here. It's a little bit of clicking, takes a few minutes. You kind of get lost doing this kind of shit. Your brain stops working. It's very meditative. meditative. Uh, Apart from your wrist gets quite sore from the constant clicking. Click, 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 click. Oh, I do forget how I did all this stuff. Yeah, the thing with like, you can build it out of basic shapes. I think that's what start to do it initially, but then you're not really uh, capturing any likeness of things. So there's a weird line. Um, I don't think I have the skills to do it well. I'm sure some people can. Characterization. But I don't really like the look of that stuff. Like, you ever see them in newspapers? Ugh. They're gross looking yolks. The aesthetic of that shit never appealed to me. But yeah. That's a lot. And this can all be one. Oh. Probably pulling up some color from some of the older characters. I don't even think I want to click into the files because they're so unruly. I was just clicking around, creating vectors without a care in the world. And I thought it was great. Well, that is a fairly common enough thing, isn't it? Like, as soon as you've done something, you're like, that's a bag of shit. You're like, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. And then as soon as it's finished, you look away, you look back, you're like, ooh, what a bag of shit. I'm sure that's common with everybody. You know, spaghetti arm. Like, now I'd like to create that uniform and have nicer control over it, like where it's, uniform radius. Because when we go to spline it up. Yeah, I put a H in spline. Everybody does. That's how you say it. Spline. Oh yeah, it's really getting exciting now, isn't it? Having legs disappearing into things without a crotch makes it look weird, so we're going to just have to find a line here. We want the bottom of the pants to be nice and uniform. So we just hide that up there. Even out his legs. Shoes are really tricky to draw. Look how you draw a shoe. You put a lot of care and attention into it. You go, there. Actually, how the fuck did I draw shoes before? That doesn't look right. Yeah, that bit does actually annoy people. That there's no socks, but there's no leg. It's just a shoe. It doesn't apply to any of the rest of the drawing. And once you've drawn a shoe, you've drawn them all, so you just go transform, reflect. And you draw it over there. You want perfectly even shoes. So we're going to align them up. Now, did this not line up? That is pretty lined up. Yeah, it's just the draw behind it. It's throwing it off. Yeah, there's more tools over here. It is this guy here, rotate tool. I'll do a quick little tutorial in that shit. Oh, another bling. Why did I do this? Oh, we're still in rotate tool. Tell me you're in rotate tool, you fucking idiot. Oh, sorry. Oh, why did I do these like this? Because they all need outlines. It's so stupid. That has to end there. What a absolute idiot. That's just super messy there, like. No. I'm gonna hide it in here. Don't worry about it. Nobody will see nothing. And then a nice, yeah, I know sausage bit. Do that. So lazy. Duplicate it up. Obviously, it's kind of smaller. And then one smaller. Ooh. That's how you draw a finger, isn't it? And I am sorry about all the blings. I really would like to apologize for all those blings. Okay. 1 second. Okay, we're back. I'm not eating. Definitely not eating just pepperoni from the packet. That's ridiculous. What kind of savage would do that? I see it's kind of messy and overlapped. I know, it annoys me too. What you gonna do about it? Could go back in time and teach myself how to use Illustrator. That'd be handy. Might be cheating. Okay, so that's the basics. We just turn off that for now. That's what we've got. It looks perfect. All right. A few little bits and a bling. Down to here. And another bit over to here. Buttons. I'm sure I have detailed buttons drawn on a different character, but between the bling and the V, that button is too big. It's crazy talk. Nobody has buttons that big. So hold down Shift and Alt, and then click on it, and Alt drag, and you get another one. Hold down Alt and mouse wheel, just zoom in and out. And that's just mouse wheeling. So what we do now, Shift C, and get our convert anchor point tools. Like there's a nice texture on the lines, but we're gonna clean it up. So every second, do every second line, and then you tidy it up at the end. It's kind of a bit of a. So this one's smooth, and then this one, and then you schmood. So you pick the trickiest one to do. That looks the trickiest. That'll get the shape there. And then we click that and we fix it. We schmood. Oh no. What a disaster. What an absolute disaster. So you're probably looking at this and you're like, what the hell is all this shit? Why is it so messy? Just is for now. Don't worry about it. Clean up in a sec. Once you start applying the colors and stuff and the outlines and appears and it hides all the messing. Like doing things this way does not save any time. This is actually an awful tutorial. Just don't do it like this. I don't know. Can you do that? And you're like, oh, here's a tutorial. This is what not to do. I don't know. Does that apply? It is a good example of just do it right the first place. And your life will be much easier. So we're giving little squiggly bits. That don't go there. Yeah, there's a lot of work in it. I don't know. But I don't know, does this even count as a lot of work? Will I pause it and here's one I did earlier? Will I do that? Nah, you can just skip ahead. I ain't pausing. Should have done that better. Definitely should have done that better. That don't even look right. Yeah, let's cut it here. And we cut it there. Delete that bit. We don't need that bit. Oop. So every second one, you see why it works out a little bit better. That one will be behind. Slight curve in. Yeah, we go in on that. Mouths. These will need a bit of fixing afterwards because when you draw, that's why you stick with dot eyes because they always look kind of right. All right. Neck. Oh, yeah. I used to put a lot more detail into this. I forgot. Will I pause or will I speed up? Let's just get the main bits in. Because everybody is going to be so bored. Go for it. We've done enough? Yeah, I think so. I definitely think so. Okay, so off of that. Will we steal a microphone? This guy? Yeah, there's a microphone. We have that. And there is a microphone and oh my god, look at that. Yeah, that took me ages to do. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Nobody will know. Just us. Seamless. And you can see why there's lines on it and why it's all a pain in the arse. The hand does not line up at all. It looks so weird. Ooh. Anyway, alright. So there's a hand. So we need color. So this is our reference photo. So we just start picking out some things. Oosh. So that's your center color. And then we want to just turn up, I think it's about 20k for the outline. Yeah. Which one did I pick? Pick that one? Alright. What is this line? Oh. That is not a line. Okay. Ooh. So there's a lot of messy grouping and ungrouping and... Really? That's what it was? Wow, so much darker than I would have thought it. Yeah, I can live with that. So that will be our skin tone. No. Oh, this is a perfect time for the mouse to start acting up. You just want 10 on the K, maybe 12. 12 on the K. Oh my god. Yeah. It's gonna be like that. We got 20 Gs. Too much. Yeah, 10 slots. Send to back. So, because everything's so messily stacked, we'll just be popping in color, sending everything back when we can. And the usual black eyes that everybody finds so creepy, but I don't know. Eyes are tricky. Everybody knows this. I don't know why they don't know this. So let's just get a bit of suit color. It's a bit over there, over there. I like that one, yeah. Let's put there, to the front, and then we'll throw this up here. Oh my god, we did it again. See, the we came out again. Not the we came out, but that I said we did it. I did not piss my pants. Slightly darker, slightly lighter. We'll go lighter. So you can see it's an absolute Russian doll scenario of lines and vectors and splines and all kinds of things, all very carefully stacked upon each other. Yeah, this doesn't look like anybody. We're getting there. You kind of get the idea now. That is creepy. Oh, that's even creepier. So there's a few little touches and tricks and stuff that has to go on to the things. It's basically just a duplication. Get a bit of that and a bit of that. Because white don't look right. No. How does this stack up? Boom. No, not that color. I want that color. What an idiot. I think that comes with one more layer. Yeah. Pockets on top. Pants to the back. And this whole mess. Couldn't look any creepier. As a hand, that's terrifying. You can see why everything needs to be fixed afterward. As soon as you start to apply with a color or the outline, you're like, what the hell is that supposed to be? So I kind of group things together eventually when I get a bit further into it. And everybody has jet black shoes. So there's kind of little drop shadow features that come in after that. Like, oh, it's actually there. So you kind of drag that down, send the back one. You copy this layer, you take the outline color, and you pop it in the middle. Yeah, move that off. Now you can kind of do that with multiply. It's just a little shadow, but we don't really want that, so maybe we'll just go for not the outline, the filament. Filament there. So it doesn't really apply, out around here. So you just gotta, you gotta cut it off. Or we can just hide it in. We'll just stick it in for now. Eesh. And then sneaky little tricks like this, you just go like that. Got no line, back one. And it makes an even creepier mouth. But you kind of get the picture. Okay. So, yeah, that was a really, I don't know, was it ambitious to try and get it all done in that short amount of time? But yeah, you'll see it in the thumbnail when you click on the video, because that's what I'll do. I'll finish it off, you see it in the thumbnail, and that's that. I can't believe I actually did stuff like this, because it don't make no sense. Why would you work like this? Because the outlines mess everything up. This is a how not to. Okay. So yeah, so on and so forth. So detailed, rounded, and there you have it. All right. Good luck and thanks. That was long enough. Bye.